So, I'm alive. I'm back. I need to play some music or else I won't sound fun. You can't hear it because, oh crap, this looks weird. And this music's hella loud. Can you stop? I know these look a little weird, but they're headphones. I speak no, I speak rich, but with an accent. So, don't judge me. Go away! Go away! Go away! Leave him alone. Stop bullying him. Shut up. Do your work. Okay. From the title, you could tell what this is gonna be about. It's gonna be short, like, not even like, probably like 5 minutes. God damn it, mom's up. Yeah, I could hear people walking upstairs. So hurry up and work. Oh, no, you have to do it. Here, put this on your fork so you're able to see. Does it affect the lighting?
Yeah.
Fuck. You're going blind. Does it affect the lighting? Do I look good?
You look all hella blurry. I'll focus it.
Fix it.
There you go.
This is what happens when you don't have a professional camera. I need to hire this bitch. Y'all need to like shut up. So, the creepos that asked me out. This happened freshman year. I'm currently a junior. The crazy people. So let me give you some backstory. So this first person is named Joey. I'm just exposing him right here, right now, because I hate him. I really do hate him. There's this guy named Joey, and my freshman year, he asked me out. At first, he thought I was a girl because if you look back to my first video, that was me freshman year, and my hair was like up to here, and when he asked me out, my hair was like up to here already, and like I looked like a girl, and everybody thought I was a girl. I was like misgendered so many times by like so many people, which I don't really care. I was just like, I'm a guy, but it's okay. Stop, shut up. So Joey, when he asked me out, okay, don't ask why, but I was taking off a jacket from my feet. Like, the sleeves were on my legs and I was taking it off, and I didn't want to take off my shoes, so we just did it the hard way, and I grabbed onto a wall and they started pulling. Like, this is when he was my friend. So he pulled it off of my feet because no one else could, and I put on my jacket, and then he's like, hey, you're really cute. I was like, thanks. I like at first I was like, oh, okay, thank you, because like everybody called me cute for some reason. Anyways, he was like, you're really cute. I was like, oh, thanks. And then he's like, no, like really cute. I was like, thanks. Okay. And then he's like, so do you want to go out? I was like, no, I'm a guy. And then he's like, oh, well, do you still want to go out? I was like, okay, shut up. Shut up. Like, at first, when I say no, that means no. And then I was like, I'm a guy, clarifying, again, another reason why no. And then he's like, okay, do you want to go? Like, no. I said no. Anyways, he's like, well, I'm bi. So I'm like, okay, bye. Like, for like a month or two, he kept on trying to like persist on like going out. I was like, no means no. I didn't really hate him. He was just really annoying. I was mad at him for a while, and then he was mad at me, and then I was like, okay, I'm okay with that. He texted me one day,
hey, can we talk?
sure.
Okay, meet me in the tunnel.
Okay. I meet him in the tunnel, and he gets out of class and he comes to me and then he's like, hey, I was like, hey, what do you want to talk to me about? And then he puts his hand over me. I was like, oh my god, please don't ever do that. Like, I was leaning against the wall and then I was like, hey, what's going on? And then he's like, I was like, stop right there. I kind of move out of that, right? Like I move on the, I moved on the side and he like scoots over with his hand still on the wall. I was like, I don't think you know what's like, no? Jesus? Excuse me? He's like, I just wanted to say, and then he leans in for a kiss. I'm like, no. And then he's like, he grabs my hands, right? He grabs my hands and tries putting them down, and he's like, just let this happen. And then he leans in for another one, and I break my hands. I'm like, no, go away. And I'm like, you, Joey. I forgot what I said. You, Joey. There we go. I said this, and I left. And that's when I started hating him, because nobody makes a move on me without me getting angry. And later on, freshman year, I don't know what was up freshman year. Like, where are all my hoes at? Like, I think I got better looking, but I got no one better. Seriously. You know what? You could go fuck yourself. Also, I glowed up from my freshman year, okay?
You know what?
Shut up.
Yeah.
This does not mean that you could talk. I grew up and I did a good job at it. Yeah, I chopped this off and I changed my clothes, okay? I did so good for myself. So there was this girl. She was kind of insane. No, she was insane. She was insane. So, like, she used to hang out from time to time in our group because, like, she was friends with one of our friends. So I was like, okay, whatever, it's cool, I guess. She was annoying at times, and she was dating someone. This makes no sense to me. Like, she tends to ask out a lot of people. I don't know if there was actually something wrong with her, but she sounded like she like ran away from school with like her boyfriend or something. Besides the point. I saw her writing on a note, and then I was like a piece of paper. I'm like, oh, she's probably doing homework. And then she folds it up, and then I was like, okay. And then she taps me. I was like, yeah. And then like she hands me the paper. I was like, and then she was like kind of waiting. Like, I'm like, this is grade school shit. Like, it's not even like, no, you're in high school. Please grow up. You know? I looked at it. I was like, oh, what do I do? Because I'd like to say no, but I'm not a mean person. Like, I'm a very nice person until you mess with me. That's yes. Or mess with my friends, or mess with my family. You know what? Just don't mess with me. I'll tell you a little story at the end. I just kind of handed her back the note, and I said, no, I can't. I don't like you that way. And then she had a boyfriend at the time, so I was like, why? And so she like runs upstairs crying. Oh my god, I can't do this. Like, I really hated like that. And then I kind of was planning on leaving her up there, like for her just to like deal with herself. Like, I wasn't gonna like, no. And so my friend Armando comes downstairs, and then he's like, she wants to talk to you. I was like, And so I walk upstairs, and she's like sitting in the middle of the stairs. I was like, okay. So I sit down, I'm like, hey, what's up? And then
You're like, I really like you.
I'm sorry, I don't like you that way.
She's like, but why not?
I was like, what do you mean, why not? I just don't. Like, what goes through these people's heads? Like, you can't get whoever you want. That's just the facts of life. She starts to cry. I was like, hey, it's okay. Don't cry. And then, so she stops crying, and then she looks at me, and then she leans in for a kiss. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't like, I'm sorry, I can't. And then she puts, like, she grabs my hands. What's up with people thinking they could just do this to me? So she grabs my hands and puts it in my lap and holds it there. Like, she has, like, death grip onto my hands. I was like, and then she leans in for another kiss, and then I'm just like, I don't like you. And then she's like,
Why not?
I was like, because I don't. Wait.
Because you're acting
She was insane. Like, I cannot. So I just get up and walk back downstairs, and I told my friends what happened, and then they're like, yeah, let's not hang out with her anymore. I was like, yeah, let's not. So the funny story was of my friend Victoria. So we were on live on an app, and we're just it was sort of like a FaceTime thing, and then this guy wanted to join. She's like,
Oh, okay.
I really hate it when she lets people join. I'm just like I told her she knows now not to let people join because people are obnoxious and stuff. So my friend Victoria invited this one guy, and then he's like,
Hey, cutie.
Hey.
and then it's like,
I think you're really hot.
and then she's like,
I don't think the same about you.
in the comments someone said at least he shot his shot, and then she's like,
Well, he should have shot his shot with someone that he had a chance with.
I was like, Victoria, he's right here. She's like,
I don't care.
and then he's like,
My feelings are hurt.
and then she's like, okay, I don't care. I was like, oh my god, Victoria, he's right here. This poor guy, it was his birthday too. Go.
Go back to the corner.
Yes, go back to the corner. I hate assistants. This is why I work alone. But I need a professional camera with like a viewfinder and stuff like that. I really don't know how to end this video. Bye!